Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So the other day I came across this article that I thought's quite interesting. So let's take a look. It says Frontier Airlines will block some middle seats with new upfront plus options. Now by itself, it's actually nothing special, right? Because this is basically just intra-European business class. It's quite widespread in Europe. And I even made a video about it, linked down below if you haven't seen it. But it actually prompts me to think, are these ultra low cost carrier like Frontier, are they actually really as cheap as they advertise to be? What if we compare it to, let's say, something like Southwest, and maybe Southwest could be cheaper, maybe not, I don't know. So I want to do this comparison. And to actually do this comparison, we have to understand what ultra low cost carriers are. So let's take a look here. So it says right here, they typically have fewer amenities than simple low-cost carriers, and therefore have a greater range of add-on for a fee. So basically, their business model is they'll sell you a base ticket, a ticket that you can board the plane. But if you want to choose your seat, you have to pay. If you want to bring a carry-on, you have to pay. If you are checking your bag, you have to pay. And if you want to print a boarding pass at the airport, you have to pay. So quite interesting. So let's do this comparison. So what do we want to do is let's go to Southwest Airline web page first. So let's take a look. And we're just going to do a simple comparison, let's say from San Francisco to LAX. Simple, right? Short flight and easy to compare. So let's just do April 24th. So go one way and search. And let's see here. We're going to do nonstop. We're going to do, let's say, whichever one, right? $71. Let's just say $71. Afternoon flight. Perfect time, right? To get into LA. Okay, so let's go to Frontier Airlines and see what options they have. So SFO to LAX, we're going to do one way, and then we're going to select that. It's not letting me, oh, right there. 24th, and search. Like the bear. Okay, so we are not part of the Den Fair Club. Okay, so that's something that you have to pay for. They sort of nickel and dime you in that way, right? So basically, this is a membership, kind of like Costco, and then you can get low prices for that year. So it's like an annual fee, annual subscription. So let's say over here, perfect. So this is afternoon flight, 240, and I believe the Southwest one is 235, so it's very close. It's $24. Okay, so base ticket, Frontier wins, right? It's cheaper. But let's take a look. Continue, and let's see what we have. So they'll offer you a bunch of bundles first, and you can see that the price is already a lot higher. So let's say we don't do any bundles. Let's just keep moving on. So continue without a bundle. So here you can choose your seats. So let's say that we are not going to choose a seat, okay? Just to keep the fare as cheap as we can. Because on Southwest flights, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Southwest flights, you don't get to choose your seats. You actually board by a sequence number, by the time that you actually check in. They'll give you a boarding number. It's from, there's 3 groups, A, B, C, and then it's from 1 to 60, and then you'll board based on that sequence. So when you get on, it's kind of like in the theaters, so you get your own seats, basically. First come, first serve. So let's say that we are not picking a seat, and then so we're going to do continue. So it'll tell you, okay, so if you do not pick a seat, you'll be randomly assigned, which is fine. Okay, so let's say that we're getting a middle seat. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna continue. So here's the thing, bags. You're only allowed to bring a personal item, and that personal item will basically be the size of like purse or like a laptop bag, maybe, and they'll size you. Now, if your bag is bigger than the size mentioned and they caught you at the gate, they will actually make you pay for it. So you don't want to do that. That will basically increase the cost of your ticket by a lot at the gate. And to make a fair comparison, since Southwest Airlines allows you to bring a carry-on and 2 checked bags, let's add that to Frontier as well. Okay, so with 1 carry-on bag, and let's just add 1 checked bag. Okay, let's just do 1 for now. Okay, and then let's go down here and continue. So avoid paying change fees. So let's say that you're not going to change. Let's say that you understand you're going to take this trip and you're not going to change your trip at all. Over here, you can pay $20 for assistance at the airport. So that's when you need them to print you a boarding pass to charge you $20. Let's say you're fully capable of doing self-service, okay? Although Southwest will actually happily assist you for free at the airport. But let's just say that you just do self-service as well with Southwest. Okay, so continue. All right, so as you can see, at the end, you're paying $133.98 for this flight when Southwest only charges you $71. So, and let's go down to this page, $70.98. So you're actually paying a lot more on a quote ultra low cost. And exactly how much more? So let's take a look. Let's do the calculator. Let's not use this one. Let's do, it was 133.98, was it? Let's see here. Yeah, 98. Okay, so divided by 70.98, you're actually paying almost double, right? You're paying 81 or 88% more than Southwest. All right, so what's my take on all of this? Obviously, I think you can still find a pretty cheap ticket on ultra low cost airlines like Frontier if you just want to get on the plane and not have anything else, right? If you don't want to bring anything, if you just want to board, you don't care where you sit, that's fine. You'll find a cheap ticket. But when you compare the two, I think Southwest can offer a lot more for cheaper if you consider the checked bags, if you consider the carry-on and the convenience. So I believe while you can get a cheaper ticket on Frontier, Southwest is actually the better deal. So which one would you choose? Would you fly Frontier or would you fly Southwest? Or neither? Leave us a comment down below. And remember, if you like our content, give us a like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps a lot. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.